Evening, people. It's kind of reversed. I'm trying to get this out on Thursday. I don't know if it's going to go up in time. However, I did need to put out a video. Put. Car video will be tomorrow on Friday. I had to go into work early. Didn't have time to film. But let's just get this out of the way now. That is a very nice box. That's what he said to her. This is a 90% complete system. I got this from the same guy that sold me the N64. Now this one is missing the styrofoam insert to the box. However, I can take care of that. I'm going to go ahead and make my own custom cardboard insert, kind of like a Wii. But other than that, everything in here is in really good shape. Even has, you know, the manual in really decent shape. A couple little things in the corners, but yeah, this is one that's probably going to go away pretty damn fast. The reason being is I do buy the newer systems, but this was not something I intended to buy. It just happened to be included with the 64 system and all that other stuff in the bundle. So yeah, I'm not going to be keeping this, although I think it needs the pins replaced because it does the flashing power light. But what I'll do is I'll open it up, since I have to open it up regardless, and I will just try cleaning the pins. There's a sandpaper trick that I'm going to try. If that doesn't work, then I will replace the pins. We'll see. So same guy I got the 64 and some of the other stuff from. I went and picked up more stuff today. So everything I'm going to show you was 60 bucks. Keep that in mind. Everything. 60. So you've got the 90% complete original Nintendo with the box. That box in that shape is worth 40 bucks. On the PlayStation 2, he just threw stuff in there. But you got MTV Music Generator 2, and it literally has never been played. The only couple little fingerprints you're seeing are from when I opened it. It even has the original top sticker put on the back of it. So yeah, like I said, it's never been played. On PS3, you've got Def Jam Icon. It looks like it was an old Hollywood Video rental. Although I thought Hollywood Video went out of business before this game came out, but whatever. Another rental case, but I'm just going to trade in the game because I've got a nicer copy anyways, is Legend of Zelda, the Twilight Princess. Unless I sell it off real quick. And then this was disc only, but I had an extra case because a buddy of mine gave me a lenticular cover. So I took the manual out and put it with the other case. But another copy of Batman Arkham Asylum Game of the Year Edition. This will get traded in. So these three are going away, and these three will get me close to, because that's $14, that's $4, and that's like $5. So that's like half or a third of the money back right there. Half. Shut up, Joe. A few original Nintendo games. You saw the Mario Duck Hunt. But we also have RoboCop. Not bad condition. The label isn't the greatest. But it's not terrible. It's got just a little bit of lifting. TMNT 2 with a question mark sticky note saying not working. But I think that was for the system, but I guess I'm going to have to get the system working and try it. Well, now that I broke it. And then Defender 2. If they're not worth anything, then I'm just going to hang on to them. If they're worth something, I'll sell them off. However, I'm going to sell that box Nintendo and probably, well, not probably, definitely will get more than double my money back, counting the 3 trade-in games. A game that's going to definitely stay in my personal collection is a not for resale version of Star Wars on 32X. Now, I know it's not worth anything because this was bundled with the 32X. However, how often do you see 32X games out in the wild these days? Plus, it's not for resale, and it has the manual, and it's sitting in a Nintendo cartridge sleeve right now, so that's just kind of both blasphemous and funny at the same time. So yeah, that's going to go up with my not for resale stuff. Some Genesis games, Sonic 3D Blast, and it is complete, has the manual and everything, and it's in the cardboard box, which is very hard to come across. Again, it's not worth much, so it's not going anywhere. It will go up, don't fall forward, but it's going to go up there with my Shaq Fu and the Model 1 up there. Hey, you like that? Viper. Too bad it's going away. Damn you, Chrysler. Well, actually, it's not their fault. They can't make that car meet side curtain airbag ratings requirements. I don't know. On the Genesis, you have the original X-Men game. Pretty fun. Little loose, but I got something I got something I'm going to show you that kind of will work for that. Then a couple of loose games that don't mean anything. NBA Showdown 94. Bulls versus Blazers in the NBA playoffs. I like the old Genesis basketball games, so maybe I'll give those a run through. Do you think we have enough time? Shut up! Beavis and Butthead. Has the hang tag. The cartridge is actually in really solid shape, but no manual, which is kind of a bummer. Street Fighter 2 Special Champion Edition. Missing the hang tag, no manual. Maybe I'll put the cover in one of the other ones. Sports Talk Football 93 starring Joe Montana and all 28 NFL teams. Of course, that has the manual. FIFA International Soccer. No manual. Kind of expected it to be there. It's kind of heavy. One of the first games I actually played on the Genesis besides Jurassic Park, and that is Aladdin. And it is complete. So, like I said, these games aren't really worth anything, so they are now mine to keep in perpetuity. That was a weird word. I don't care. I liked it. He threw in a GameCube that I don't really care about. It didn't have a controller or cables or anything. However, I do have an AV cable. I just need to get a power cable, which I'll probably get off of eBay so I can get one cheap. And then a controller when, again, I'll probably just get a third-party one because it'll be cheap. Oh, yeah. Something else here. Anybody know what that is? Am I giving it away here? That's right, it's the cover to the Halo Reach Legendary Edition's team statue. However, rather than using a knife, a box cutter, a key, something, he tried pulling the stickers off and damaged the case. Yeah, that was really freaking annoying, especially since he never took the game out. And when I say he never took the game out, I literally mean that he never took the game out, because you open it up and the copy of the game that's in there is sealed. So, yeah, absolutely retarded. However, this is now staying with my not for resales because in another purchase I did, I had this, and which I got for $1 or $2. So now that is going in here. But that does also mean that I think these DLC codes, which I'm not going to show you, have never been used. So that'll be cool. And then I just like these collector's editions. I mean, look at this bad boy right here, man. Got magnetized cover with the journal with all the stuff in there. Now, some people don't care for these. I think these are awesome. I love them. I love collector's editions, and I love tins. And this actually ticks 2 of those boxes because it's, well, kind of tinny. But it has a special case which it will sit in. Because he damaged the box, I'm not going to display the box. However, I will display this up there on the shelf of awesomeness stuff. Let's see, what else? Here, let me show you the statue itself. Check that battery. Check that bad boy out. So, spoiler alert, they all die. There, now that I made you cry. So there you go. All that crap, $60. Not bad at all. I traded a bunch of the crap I've had laying around into GameStop, and I got pretty good trade, and I actually wound up with enough to pick up an Xbox One. I know, Joe, you've had a bunch of them, so you've said. Yes, I've had like 9 Xbox Ones. But I'm not going to tell you what I paid for it because it's an employee thing, but I got this thing for damn near nothing. And yeah, this one came with the special edition white controller, which is still $70 just for a white controller. So I will probably wind up trying to find a black controller out there so that I don't get this one all grimy. But yeah, and I also got a copy of Batman Arkham Knight. So there you go. This one also has an downloaded add-on, but I don't know if it's been used or not, so I'll check it out. But yeah, so there we go. Let's see, anything else to show you this evening? Oh, let's do a couple of updates real quick. First one is, you remember I got some DSIs from the guy up in Martinsburg. One of them had bumpers that wasn't working, and I'd kind of wanted to have another one for myself. So I've got the DS, which allows me to play regular DS games and then Game Boy Advance games with a backlight, with it, because I don't have an SP101 anymore because I sold the other two. Well, I also wanted a DSi because they have slightly better screens than the DS, but this one was that ugly baby blue color. So I kind of made a custom mod again. Plus the bumpers weren't working, or the shoulder buttons, because they were really nasty and filthy. And the DSi, these buttons are actually part of the backing plate. So I just threw a black one on there. I used a black permanent marker to just kind of black out the hinges. I know, 14-year-old stuff, but I didn't want to pull the screens out and ruin everything, because let's face it, it sucks to pull the screens out of these because you have extra ribbon cables. But I also figured out how to get rid of the parental lock on the system. But yeah, so now I have, for a total outlay of $5 for this, by the way, I now have a really good DSi to play with. And I still have the box for an original black one, so this is just going to go in there. I received the back in the mail and the battery for the 3DS that I've had for a while. And now that I've fully confirmed that everything works, they take forever to boot up, but now that I confirmed that everything works, I'm going to get it nice and cleaned up, because this is the one with the bad charge ports, but you're allowed to, you can charge it using the cradle, the docking cradle, so that's what's going to happen. So yeah, all I did was I just bought a cheap battery off of eBay just to make sure that it worked, and it works good. So quote Jose Canseco, there you go, motherfucker. Let's see. Oh, last thing. This is something I highly recommend for anybody that does a lot of repairs themselves or mods like I do. For $12 on eBay, I got a 105-piece bit driver set, and it's got all the popular things that you need. I've got 3 different size tri-wings, a bunch of different Phillips and flatheads. But the other thing that you really need, because like the PlayStation 3 systems, they have Torx bits that are male security or female security, so you need the ones with the holes in it to get in there. So yeah, that was a good purchase. And then again, it was $12 shipped. And I know it's not the greatest quality, and you know, a couple of the bits may break if I torque them too much, but still, it's nice to have something like this, and it's all in one. So I will get a prescription, I will get a precision screwdriver handle so that I can use that in tighter spaces. So there you go. I think that's about it. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Comments, leave them down below. Thank you to the new subscribers that have joined me on this channel. I do suspect that most of you are here for the car videos. I will put one up on Friday.